Well, I've got a new potential project that presented itself. So I've always wanted to create a jet ski scooter. I've seen people online create those. This hole, this is the XI hole I had sitting in my backyard already. I just didn't have the scooter part. And now I have the scooter part. I had a neighbor who was just looking to get rid of this thing. Luckily, they gave it to me, and now I'm gonna put that hole on top of that. It's a 250, which I think is gonna be strong enough for sure. It'll go pretty fast still, relatively speaking, but this is gonna be fun. We'll see how it goes. I started by stripping down the scooter, taking all the plastics off, the seat, and getting everything ready to put the jet ski down on top of it. Okay, now I'm tearing apart the jet ski, gutting it and getting it ready to cut it. Take all this off, got all kinds of stuff in here, gotta pull out. Okay, got it all stripped down. Took forever, but I got it all done. Gas tank was a pain to get out. Had some gas in it, so that made it really difficult. That was tough, but yep, got it all stripped down, ready to go. This is like solid fiberglass, and this whole chunk back here is heavy. So that'll really help take some weight off the scooter. So I got the hole cut. Now I gotta finish prepping the scooter. Handlebars have to come off, that's what I'm working on, but this little loop right here has everything going through it, and it's attached to the handlebars, so I'm having to disconnect everything. This was all ran up through that ring right there. I gotta disconnect everything off of the throttle starter, because that all runs down through that rung too. So I'm gonna tear it apart more than I thought I would have to. Got the bigger shocks on to hold the weight of the jet ski. Had to do some modifying. This thing was rubbing in there and right here. Had to modify that so it didn't rub. Add some spacers. Then this, I had to cut the fender right here to be able to fit them, but I think it's worth it. These are gonna be a lot better, a lot stronger. So now we just gotta put the body on. Okay, you ready? So this section right here, it's right on the gas tank. So I'm gonna have to cut that out. Be able to drop it down further. I'll figure out how to mount it across the frame right here. Okay, well I'm so close here. It's just hitting right there. It only needs to come a couple of inches. I'm just gonna try to hack that off a little bit. But it is so close, there's even brackets down here, right there, on the scooter that'll actually mount right to this, which would be perfect. So it's looking good. So far there's enough space for the wheel. Yeah, looking good. So I took the turn signals and the rear light off of the scooter, kind of a nod to what's under the hood. Which since it's an old classic, it's a 1985 Honda. Kind of fun to use the old vintage parts. So I've got it mounted here to the front, and I got it mounted on the back here. And then I created these brackets here, one there, one over there, which
they don't have a lot of weight on them. I just have them to stabilize it so it doesn't move around.
Now I gotta hack up the seat. This sticks up above the ski. It's got these things that are attached to the top. I tried to cut this out. I think these are attached. So I'm gonna have to keep hacking at them. Okay, I got the seat on. Had to just cut off the plastic piece underneath and just have it sit on the foam, but it fits. Now I just gotta reassemble the handlebars, get this attached, connect everything, and should be able to take it out. Okay, so the next things I did, I added these little LED strips for blinkers on both sides where the mirrors are. When it's on, it has the running lights, and it has the flashers. So those were cheap and easy to do. They just stick on, so that worked really good. Now I'm working on the speakers. Found this cheap stereo pile on Amazon. The whole kit was like $70. So it'll be fun to have a stereo on this too. So I got the stereo all hooked up. Ran good, I just mounted it right there. I need to redo the wires and have them go in the back, but that seemed like the best place. There wasn't really anywhere up here. So I can just turn it on and then put the seat on and control it from my phone. So the scooter was getting hot when I was riding it for a bit. Temperature was climbing. It got almost to the red before the fan kicked in. So it made me a little nervous. So I added another fan. This is a big fan actually. So when I put it on a switch, just so I could kind of control it, turn it on when I need it. So as the temperature climbs, I can decide when to flip it on. But added that, put the front lights on right here. They will so that's the high beams, which is pretty much normal. And then on low beam, it's like a blue color. It's kind of cool. So got those on, and it's pretty much set.